Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back. You girl did it. I went to the Melbourne Pen Posse meetup. It was awesome. It was amazing. It was so much bigger. There were so many more people compared to when I used to go, which is so exciting, like in terms of how many more people have found the joy that all of this brings. I want to swatch the samples that I took home. I might not swatch one because I actually have it, but people in the Brisbane meetup spoke with Pilot, and then they gave a whole bunch of bottles, and then they distributed them around Australia for people to swatch and take samples of, and I had run out of Kirisami, so I took a swatch of that. Maybe we'll see how we go. And then maybe I start with, I also want to show this little doobie walker here, but I'll start with that. It was awesome. It was so cool. And I got to play with, I definitely swatched inks that I didn't take home. I played with, someone got the little attachment so you can put vintage Esterbrook nibs on modern Estes. And then I played with a Mont Blanc 149, an oblique triple broad, some may say. And I'd never written with an oblique before. This was my first time, and then I did it again trying to actually find the angle. And you can kind of see once you get the angle, it's really nice. And then a Mont Blanc, the 18 karat flex. Oh, and that's my to-do list. But to start with, so I walked away with some samples. One of them I liked so much that, because I'd taken a sample of Kirisami, I went to Bookbinders on my way home and got a little 15ml bottle of one Pilot ink. And yes, but if you've listened to me ramble of late, I have been playing with ink mixing a lot. And I've been making little, ooh, that went fuzzy, didn't it? Been playing with series, and then I actually wanted to move away from using kind of AI as much, just to see kind of what would happen if it was purely with me. But then sometimes I would ask questions, but I basically have been working on a series of inks of kind of that have to do with Australia. And the parameter I set myself, or the idea, not parameter, wasn't like an issue, was like mornings in the capital city. And this is what I came up with for Melbourne. Wonder if I can zoom in a little bit. It's very moody outside, so I've got all the windows open and the lights on. Hopefully it comes through. So this is one I made, which I called Hook Turn Fog. For those that don't know, in the CBD, to do a right turn, sometimes you have to do it from the very left lane. It's called a hook turn, and they're just annoying. I've never met a person who likes them. So I made this, and I wanted it to kind of be that dreary Melbourne CBD morning where there's the kind of grey and grime, but then the sun kind of comes through and you're getting those hints of warmth. Oh, do I do a tangent? Okay, I'll show you here. I'll do a tangent. But basically, I made that up, and I showed a couple of versions on the Discord to get kind of people's opinions. And I didn't have vials, so I just got little paint pots like that kids use and made up some samples in that to take. So I was really happy that I could give some ink, and I took some other samples as well. And people have been talking about wanting to try the Pelican Rose Quartz, and I have a bottle from that Pelican Hub. So I reckon I probably decanted a good third of the bottle, maybe, because I don't use it enough. So where am I? Let's move things around. I won't do a full thing here. If you want me to, I mean, it's going to take me ages to actually get all of them done. But if you want me to just do a talk through of what I'm thinking, let me know, because I'm happy to. But this is kind of where I started for Hook Turn Fog. And then I lightened up that final one, and then that's kind of what I finally came up with, and I've just been working on it. But yeah, if you want, and then I kind of wanted to see, so that's the ink in the middle with the 4 around it. So it's Sailor Izatora Takasumi from Pilot Roshizuku, Birmingham Pen Company's Province Lavender, and then just adding little bits of Sailor 252. But yes, okay, so let me know if you want me to just do a talk through. I've actually come up with 4 chapters. I'm calling the overall thing Home Turf, and then chapter 1 I have made the first light. Chapter 2 I've called Heart and Soil, which is just things I relate to different parts of like memories and stuff. Chapter 3 I called Look at Moy, which is a Kath and Kim reference. Just looking at some like pop culture, like I've made a Janet and Rita. Those ones I actually have done. Inks from Bluey, and then chapter 4, just kind of about politics. So if you want me to talk through it, even though you won't see everything, and it could just be like as I go, and then I can show you some as I've done them. But if you want kind of the overall, let me know. Ooh, apparently my voice is out of a 13-year-old boy this morning. I wanted to start with that because it felt really awesome to be able to also give ink away. But yeah, it was just amazing. It was really cool. And then there were some people that like remembered me, and yeah, it was just a really happy experience. Next up, and I'm going to absolutely butcher the name, is Shion Gyo. I know you do it as an SH. It's Pilot Iroshizuku ink. And this is the one that, oh, I just got ink everywhere. I went and got the little 15 mil on the way home because, I mean, Burgundy's happy place, obviously. So I'll do this guy next. Beautiful. Some inks that I tried that I didn't end up taking home with me. I tried a Lamy, like bright orange. I actually don't even remember what it was called. It was so bright though. But just, oh, anyway. So, focus, Sarah, please. You're very discombobulated. I feel a little bit out of breath. I've just done like hectic amount of cleaning. And one thing in cleaning that always makes me get out of breath, and it's probably my most hated job, is redoing bed sheets. I find it so hard. I don't know if it's because I'm little and I don't have like the arm span, but it makes me out of breath every time. Oh, I really hope it's not too shadowy. Hopefully I can see what I can do about that when I edit it. It's just so, I literally have both like lights on, all the windows open. It's just really moody outside. Oh, I wonder. Not that one. Did that do anything? Okay. We shall deal. Do you know what I also... Nope. Just a gorgeous burgundy. There. Next up, I'll do this one next. An ink color that I really usually don't go for, but I couldn't go past the name and just what it evokes, which is Diamine Jacaranda. It's quite like an electric purpley blue, and like to walk down the street when the jacaranda trees are in bloom is so beautiful. And it really does, yeah, it's just beautiful. And I'm sure I've said before, my son could spend literal hours just walking around the streets, going on car hunts, as he puts them, Jack. And then one day, probably like a year ago, I picked him up like from my parents' house after work. They picked him up from kinder, whatever. And we're driving home and he goes like, "Look, Mama, jacaranda. And I was like, "Yeah, bud, like it is a jack. Like, how did you know?" And on the car hunt that day, which is basically just a 2-hour walk with my dad had taught him about like trees, and he remembered jacaranda. So it's kind of the first, what did I just do? The first tree, I guess, or flower that he remembered or learnt about. So I couldn't go past a sample of that because it just kind of connects to that memory for me. Next up is an ostrich ink. I actually only have one ostrich ink. I have Lotus's Dew. So I really don't know too much about, the variation of what they provide. I know it's quite a bit of like chromo shading, and I actually haven't put Lotus's Dew in a pen yet, but I swatched this and I was like, oh, murky, purple, grey. How can I not? It was really cool, this ink as well. The person who brought it, her name was also Sarah, and it was her first pen meetup ever. I didn't get to chat to her that much, but she seemed really lovely. And it's not too often that I meet another Sarah, and so when people were saying her name or my name, we'd both look up, which I just found funny. But this is called, oh no, The Day I Do a Video Without a Spelling Mistake. I don't know. Is the day I go viral, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. It's called Purple Snowflake. Purple... and I kind of want to just show it on the other paper because instantly the chromo shading comes up on the Tomoe River so much more. But do I know what that other notebook is? Oh, you get it a little bit. It's just split differently there. But yes, that's that one. And next up, I promise I'm okay. I'm not, but I actually picked up a shimmer sample. I don't know, I just don't use shimmer, but I really liked this ink. And I stained the barrel of my TWSBI, and I was like, okay, maybe that just becomes like a shimmer pen or something, and just to explore and get back into it. This is a Ferris wheel press ink. It's quite light, but I think I also liked, I don't know, the subtlety of the shimmer, and whether that's just in my sample or not. I haven't put it in a pen, obviously, so I don't know how it will write, but call me crazy. I was like, ooh, that's an interesting ink, even though it shimmers. And this one, it also has a really beautiful name. It's called the Fluttering Heart. Maybe I'm just going to write Ferris wheel press like this. Ferris wheel press. It's brown with gold shimmer. Maybe it's actually not that there's not lots of shimmer. There is, but it's that really fine shimmer, which I think I do prefer. And the shimmer's gold, which brings out the warmth in the brown, which I just think is really nice. Next, I've got two more, and then the last one's a green, and it's going to look very bizarre next to everything else. The next one is a Hongdian ink, and it's my first go ever. Never tried a Hongdian ink before. It's bright and punchy and magenta burgundy and just, whew, love it. Probably know so any of these colors here, right? Always gonna love. It's called Althea Shrub Flower. But yeah, first time ever using a Hongdian ink, so I really know nothing about them. Don't know if there's others that are worth trying. Yeah. Novice. Absolute. And why have I, halfway through, started writing the ink name first and then the brand afterwards? Why do I do that? There you go. First time, no spelling mistakes and actual consistency. Mind blown. Gonna go viral, guys. One more. Of course, I forgot about the cup of tea that I made. Still warm, winner, winner. It's a Fan Yantan ink, Chroma-Therapy. In my, I don't know, one of my rambly videos, I was like, oh, I really feel like I should like greens more. And then I was like, oh, I think I like olive greens, obviously. And then I was like, how have I not known this about myself? This is like on the like brighter side. You can see the yellows coming through, absolutely. But I thought it was really interesting. So I wanted to give it a go. Look already, as it, you can see that green border and then the yellowy brown. In terms of like that sweet spot for olive greens, like this isn't an olive green, I get that. But it's closer to that yellowy undertone than I guess the blue. And as I'm exploring that, I think that's just where I'm happier. All right, let's finish up doing Vanyan 10. Como or Coro? Rebby. So my first Melbourne Pen Posse meetup in, like 2 years. Was able to give some ink, play with some pens, and walked away with those samples. Should I just swatch the Kurosami? Because then I'll finish the page. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I don't know where it is. I'll do it after. I'll find it, just because then it'll be complete. But that is the little bits of ink exploration I was able to take home with me. This is the one I made, and I have some pots left over, so I'll take them next time. Pilot Iroshizuku Shion Geo, and as it's dried, I'm hoping that's picking up that sheen there, like a green gold sheen. Diamine Jacaranda, Ostrich Inks, Purple Snowflake, The Fluttering Heart from Ferris Wheel Press, my first Hongdian ink, and oh, look at how it's splitting there, Komorebi from Fanyan Tan. If I remember, I'll film when they've dried. Okay, I'm back, and I remembered, and apologies if you can hear the dryer in the background, but you know, a bazillion loads of washing. I found the Kirisami sample from the meetup, so I added that in, and then I thought you could just have a look at what all the swatches look like dry, and the sun's finally come out, so there you have it. So there you go. And when I did the swatching video, holy moly, what an awkward goodbye. Let's see how much I keep in editing wise. So we'll make this one much nicer for you and for me, and I'll just say goodbye, and let me know if you've gone to your own pen meetup this week, and if you came away having discovered anything new like these. Oh, amazing. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.